Okay, we are back. It's kind of laggy. Okay, it's not laggy anymore. Anyway, we're back here. This is the weather. The weather's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Fortune teller is extra luck. Queen of sauce is a tortilla, but I already know how to learn tortilla. I already know how to cook tortillas. So I go ahead and go outside and let's do our chores. I check my mail, and of course, again, it's Shane giving me pizza, which I find funny, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Shane. Where am I going? Oh, I'm getting the mushroom. Yep. I love that every mushroom I pick up, everything I pick up now, is all purple star. Yeah, and then I go collect my bait. Gotta make more of those eventually. It's gonna be in that corner the whole time. I'm just gonna fill that corner with bait machines so that I never have to buy bait from Willy again. I mean, it's not that expensive, but I like making my own bait. And I like that it, regenerates every day. Like, that's nice. Okay, I'm done with the chickens. Put away the eggs. And go to the cows. And that's the wrong building. I guess I forgot to put this guy in the other barn. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, I got my bucket on me. And now we're doing the cows. Trace. Wait, I haven't milked yet. Get the hay. Okay, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, nope, ocho, ocho. Raise for 10, like I counted correctly. Anyway, that's all the milk. Let's put this in the chest. Bam, and put my pail away. I don't want to forget. And then we're going to check on the farm. I'm pretty sure the farm's not done yet. Looks good though. I'm so glad I don't have to water every day. And look at all these mushrooms! I think that the longer you leave this for, the better quality mushrooms you get. Unfortunately, as you will see, I will move them in a second. Well, not right now, but I'll move them later so that it resets all of them. So, pretty nice. Yeah, see, I'm moving. I decided to put them further against the wall so that I had more trees. So I have more room for my fruit trees. And then I remembered that I needed wild trees. Like, the more wild trees that are around the mushroom logs, the more they make. The better quality they make, I believe. So, I'm going to plant more wild trees behind them. And here I'm going back to the house just to put my mushrooms away. Then I'm going to come back out, and then you'll see what I'm going to do. So look at all these mushrooms I have in this mini fridge. I know. Amazing. It's over 150 at least. I'm not counting it, but I know it's over 150. I got a lot of mushrooms. I get the planks. Yep, I get the paths. And I go outside. Now I'm using these because of what I said about the trees. And of course, yeah, I accidentally broke with the path. Yeah, but you remember how I was talking about the paths and putting them around my trees? Well, apparently you can only put them around grown trees. You can't put them around the saplings. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to put them around some of the saplings, let the other ones grow, so that way the stumps don't grow again. So that way it's not stopping both of them from growing. So I'll stop these from growing while the others grow. Once the others grow, then I'll get rid of this, and then these can grow. And that way, there's no freaking stumps everywhere. And I was like, perfect, I'm a genius. And I was like, okay, I'll put these paths around the full-grown trees, because I can do that. And it looks great. I love these paths. And I saw 2 chanterelles right there. I'm about to grab them. Oh yeah. That's right, I just got 2. 2 off of 1. So I started thinking about it. I was like, okay, so these stumps grow whenever there's a 2x2. So I'm just gonna place down these paths strategically to like make sure they don't spawn. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cover the entire ground. I know I won't get forgeables for this. I really hope that you get chanterelles from the mushroom logs, but I really feel like you don't because I have not gotten them yet. I've gotten the purples occasionally, purple mushrooms occasionally. I also made the path down here because why not? And I accidentally destroyed a tree. Yeah, I had to replant that. That was pretty sad. Anyway, so I got all this other paths down, and it looks pretty. And when these trees are full grown, it's gonna look magnificent. I'm probably actually gonna move all of them, especially that one that's off center, because it annoys me. Apparently, if you chop it down when it's fully grown, you get the sapling back. So that's what I'm gonna do. And this is me finicking with the thing I got. Makes a drum sound every time you walk past it. Let you let you hear it for a second. Yep, I was talking too much. I hope you were able to hear that. I put my tree down, and I start walking past it again. And then we go outside, and then I write on the sign. What do I write? Build new barn. Oh, yeah, build no barn. Yep. I need one for my pigs or my goats, depends. And there's my sheep. I need a lot of freaking barns. But I got space, so. This is just me writing. I see that my maple syrup is done. I forgot to take these tappers off these trees, so that's on me. But I get 3 of those, and then I did the board. I cut out the thing where I walked all the way to see my other trees, but I forgot I took the tappers off already. I didn't get any syrup from them. And I was like, oh, there must be a way to get down the levels. Like, there must be levels of this thing. I was so convinced there was levels of this thing. I was like, there's gotta be, right? Well, no. I figured it out after I finished, but I go down here, and, you see in the left corner, what is missing from the mines that's usually in the left corner? Yeah, that's right. Unnumbered. Doesn't say number 1, doesn't say -1, doesn't say nothing. So you know what that means? It's not, there's no levels. It's just this floor. So, this is not what I thought it was. That's okay. I got really cocky here. I was like, just come at me all at once. Since I have so much food on me, I can just stop and eat food. And do you see my health tanking so fast? I did not expect them to do that. And then bam, they did it again because whenever I eat, it uncuts my sword for a second. I can't attack. And look at my health. Yep. Worst idea ever. But it's kind of fun. This is when I realize that this is just one level, and I get out of here. And then I look over and I see that thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that thing because I zoomed out a while ago. And I was like, oh, there's a guy over there. How do I get to that guy over there? So I started thinking that if I ran to the wall, I'd be able to get to him. But I'm like, no, I remember there being a rock that you had that was in front of that area at the mines that you had to remove. So I'm like, what if I'm strong enough to remove that rock now? Because I haven't really tried to remove the rock. I tried to run at it and it didn't work. So watch this. I start taking my pick and I go bap bap bap. I use my sword for a second, but then I use my pick. Bam! It breaks. Look at that. Now I walk up to this little dude. I'll click on him. And it's a dwarf. Do you think he will like it if I give him a gift of milk? Really interesting. I'm also thinking I can give him a dwarf scroll, because he's a dwarf, right? Wouldn't he like the scroll? I see the mega bombs. I get so excited about the mega bombs and the rare crow, which I take. And that weathered floor. And then I look at the mega bombs, but I don't end up buying them. And I get that dwarven safety manual. So this section is me going over everything I need for the community center. I don't do this until later, but I set up 2 new chests so that one is for what I need to bring to the community center, and the other one is for fish. And you'll see why later that I have that. But it's mostly because of the community center. So I put everything I need into the community center chest, and then I take that to the community center. So I can stop forgetting to bring stuff with me. Here I realized that the thing says jelly in the bundle. Like, not a specific jelly, it just says jelly. So I'm like, will it accept any jelly? I was like, probably not, so I'm gonna get a red jelly. So I just randomly picked out a red jelly. I think it's salmon berry jelly, actually. I was like, maybe it'll work. I came in here expecting an apricot or something. You know, something I needed, but they have not been giving me good stuff lately. I wonder why. I saw the maki roll, the sushi. I'm like, I learned how to make that a while ago. So I was like, okay, how do you make it? So I grabbed a mushroom for one of the bundles, for Emily's bundle. Then I go in here and I look at the recipe. I'm like, okay, how do you make it? I scroll right past it. Then I go back. Bam, there it is, maki roll. It was pretty damn easy to make. I thought it'd be more complex. But I'm like, okay, I need rice. I don't have rice. I only have sugar. So I need to go to Pierre's and get some rice. I feel like this, collecting hay, and blowing stuff up are my favorite activities because it's just so satisfying. This is actually just a while with me fishing. I played some music in the background. You can't hear it because it's copyrighted music, so I can't play it. But I was jamming out. I was having I was having a great time playing it on a separate device because I didn't want the sound to be recorded. I still wanted the game sound, so I hooked up another device to my speaker. I started playing music, and it was great, and I loved it, and I had so much fun. This is me doing the chest I was talking about, putting them both down. One is for fish. I don't put all the fish in there immediately. And then the other is for as I said, wherever goes to the community center. And of course, wait, what was it I forgot? Right, the amount of sonar bobbers I have in here, and I grabbed one from Willie. I shouldn't have done that. I will be getting those out when I look for those fish again. For the fish for the fish tank, for the fish bundle thing. And that is the end. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.